Good evening and welcome to BackChat. I'm your host, Timo Madima. This evening we're chatting to Isaac Makwala. Just having a bit of connection challenges, but it looks like it's gonna be better now. So hope you guys are doing well. Good evening, and welcome to you all. Isaac Makwala is with us this evening. I think this time around the connection is much better. So I'm excited about this one. He's got his invitation. We're gonna get going. Good evening and welcome to BackChat. I'm your host, Timo Madima. This evening, like I said, we're chatting to Isaac Makwala, the man from Botswana. My brother.
Hi, what's up, man?
Good. How you doing? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm good. Looks like it's better now, eh?
Yeah, now it's okay, I think so.
Yeah, it's good. Otherwise, how you been? How has Isaac Makwala been doing in these interesting times?
Bro, I'm doing well. I'm doing well with this pandemic. I'm fine.
Okay. You're
Yeah.
healthy, you're strong, training.
I, I'm healthy, I'm strong. Just started training for the new season next year.
Yeah.
I hope everything will go well.
I know.
I hope we won't be disturbed by this COVID-19 again.
Yeah, no. It's been enough. I think it's enough for 1 year. So next year,
Yeah.
hopefully things are smooth again and you guys can get back onto the track and back to normal.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, man.
Oh, I see. Same classic fitnesses. The bad man. Welcome,
Yo, man.
They know the bad man.
Yeah.
Athletics. Venier, welcome. It's the Checo Parachute Association. Welcome, guys. Butsoge Tsui, welcome. Pumi Kumalo, Derek Mokaleng, Tumisho, Kailaki, welcome, guys. When you come in, guys, just make sure you just wave or something so we can see you, and then we're gonna get going. All right, so we're gonna get started. I'm gonna do an introduction. After we do an introduction, then people will ask questions as they want, and then I'll also have my questions here. And then, yeah, like I said, it's not an interview. This is just an easy, simple chat. We want to get to know the bad man. I know a lot of people want to know Isaac Makwala and what makes you such a good athlete, you know?
Yeah.
All right, so first of all, I'm going to just do an introduction, and then from there we'll start. I see Derek Mokaleng is in here, one of the future 400-meter athletes for South Africa. He's in here as well, so let's get started. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are ready for this one. Like I said, we've got Isaac Makwala with us. Listen carefully. He is the Commonwealth Games 400-meter gold medalist. He is the Commonwealth Games 4x400-meter gold medalist. World Championships 200-meter and 400-meter finalist. World Relays 4x400-meter silver medalist. World Continental Cup 400-meter silver medalist. World Continental Cup 4x400-meter gold medalist. He is two-time African Championships gold medalist, All-African Games 400-meter gold medalist, as well as Botswana national champion 100, 200, 400. Ladies and gentlemen, Isaac Makwala.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I had to cut that CV. It was too many things. Otherwise, we'll be reading forever. So I decided let's just choose those ones.
That's true.
So we keep it simple. We just keep it nice and short. You know, it's good to chat with you because I mean, you know, I think most South Africans will know you. We see you a lot in South Africa. Sometimes, you know, some people might think you're South African even if they're not sure.
Yeah, that's true because we always come that side to do some competition. So, and South Africa, Botswana is a close country. So
Yeah.
sometimes if you don't know, you think that maybe someone is from South Africa but is from another country, maybe like Botswana.
Exactly, and I mean we've got Setswana as one of our official languages as well. So, but
then
it's different.
when you are together, we also speak Setswana, so it's like we are only as one country.
Exactly. But so we're gonna play a game, Isaac. After we play the game, then we're gonna get into the questions. The game is called 30 seconds. So you've got 30 seconds to say as many things as possible that you have inside of your competition bag. Are you with me?
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Spikes, tights, vest, my juice. I think that's all. Water.
That's it. Water.
My Christian card.
Yeah.
That's all. I don't need anything much at the competition time.
No deep heat, nothing. That's it.
No.
All right, and time. Okay. 6 things is all you have in your bag. Okay.
Yeah.
You like to travel light, I take it.
Yeah. Especially when I go to competitions.
Oh, I mean, it's okay. No, that it makes sense. I think most of the sprinters usually have under 10 things, and then most of the people have the middle distance ladies will have more, you know.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna get started with the question. So obviously 400 meter, you're a 400-meter runner, but I know in your early years you also played other sports. What other sports did you play, or did you always know that you wanted to be a 400-meter sprinter?
No, at early ages, when I was at school, I was playing most I was focusing on football than in athletics. Yeah. I started athletics when I was already older. So when I was young at primary school and junior schools, at school, let me say at schools, I was just playing football most.
Okay, position.
Yeah, first I was playing a winger, 7, right winger.
Hey, I'm sure that pays us too much.
Then I changed to be.
Ow.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, Botswana football, hey, at the moment it's like, hey, it's like South Africa a bit, you know.
Not not like South Africa. South Africa is better than Botswana, actually,
No,
in football.
of course.
Yes.
But there was a time where we played against Botswana, and hey, you guys were causing us problems with Dipsy Siloloane.
Yes. You
But
know,
yeah,
when Botswana meet with South Africa, they don't want to lose to South Africa. South Africa also,
exactly.
they don't want to lose to Botswana. So
We don't
it's
like
always
it.
a tough game. Yeah.
And it's funny you say that, because even on the track you can see that energy. It's always like, you know, although we are close to each other and we are home at you know, we're like family, but hey, when we meet on the track, it's always like, try beat Botswana. Botswana wants to beat South Africa, you know.
That's true. That's always like that.
Yeah, I know. So, but I mean, at least we know you made the right choice. I mean, the track and field in Botswana has grown so much. I mean, what you guys have been able to do for track and field in Botswana and Southern Africa as well, you know, has been fantastic. Yourself, you know, the likes of obviously Nigel Amos, Amantle Moncho, and the other likes as well. So yeah, it's good. You know, you made the right choice.
Yeah, it's good. I make the right choice because I wanted something that I do individual than
Yeah.
than a team sport. Because individual I can work for myself, you know.
Yeah.
Like than football, football you can't play football alone. You have to be with others. And
Exactly.
you can work hard only alone yourself, but others don't work hard, you see. But that's why I chose athletics.
Absolutely, the right choice. So
Yeah.
obviously, yeah. I mean, let's talk about athletics in Africa. You know, I think we're at a place where, I mean, let's be honest, the talent in Africa is far more than America. It's far more than there is in Europe. It's far more than everywhere else in the world. What do you think is one of the most important things we have to put in place to make sure that, you know, African athletes can, you know, be on top? What you guys did in Botswana over the past few years has been so good, you know. What do you think the rest of Africa can do?
Yeah, you know, in Africa compared to America, in Africa it's like we have less what can I say? And I can say we don't take other things serious. We don't take sports serious like how America or Europe people take sports. You know, in here, I think leaders of Africa they don't concentrate much in sports. That's why you see the sport for Africa we are not that much high. But talent, we have more talent than those people. We just need good facilities and some good management. That's all. That's all we need. Yeah.
No, that's correct. I mean, because end of the day, when you look at the talent and the amount of people that we have in Africa, I mean, there's no shortage of talent, you know. And we've seen, I think it's been good to see in the 400 over the past few years. I mean, yourself, Wade van Niekerk, you know, you guys went and you took the 400 meter by storm, ranked top 8 in the world, and so on. I mean, it just shows that if we put the things in place, like you're saying, you know, if it's taken more seriously, we can have much more world champions, you know, in Africa as well.
Yeah, that's true, man. You can look again as how many the athletes that take a citizenship to Europe or America.
Yes.
Look how they perform, but they are from Africa. You see, Africa. If Africa was serious about sports, will be dominating at this time. Yeah,
absolutely. And but you know what I personally believe? Now, I believe that the future of athletics is definitely it's going to be in Africa, because you know, in Europe, I don't know, and even in America, you can see there's a slow. It's like they're moving away. They're not sure whether they must support athletics fully or not. But here in Africa, I mean, we love athletics. We want to see. I mean, if I think growing up also when I was in Venda, the one thing everybody wanted to see was who is the fastest, you know, who is the fastest runner, who is the fastest over long distance. And I think that thing in Africa will never die, you know.
Yeah, that's true, man. That's true. I think we'll be there. We'll be there. We just need true leaders. Only then we'll be there. Yeah.
No, I hear you. All right. Next question I want to ask. So obviously, 400 meter. I mean, when you started track and field, were you always a 400 meter athlete, or where did you find yourself when you started?
When I started athletics, yes, I was doing 400 meters. But it's at school, but I was running sometimes at 100, 200, 400. Let me say I was doing sprint.
Just all the sprint.
But when I grew up, I focused more in 400 when I joined the national team.
I see Toto over here sharing add to that CV list is that he holds the national record of all sprints: 100, 200, 300, and 400. I bet that's a monopoly. Eh? You need to share some of those records, Chief.
Yeah, that's my wife.
Oh, is it? Oh, is that your wife?
Yeah.
Mrs. Makwala, welcome. Thanks for joining us. You know, it's interesting because I've got that also, you know, obviously over the 100 meter, you've ran a 10.20. But then the 219.77, the 331.44, and then you've got the 800, which is 43.7.
The 400.
Former African record as well in the 400. So let's talk about records. Are you motivated by records, or was it always something you wanted to do, or when did you start thinking and targeting records?
You know, when I joined athletics, I'm motivated by the record than a medal. Even now, my dream is to break the world record than to win Olympic medal or to win a world championship medal.
Yeah,
that's my dream. If I can break a world record, then I will be okay.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, what you're saying is so true, because like I think you're probably one, for me personally, you're one of my favorite 400 meter athletes to watch, because like you're saying, every time you step on the track, you've got one mentality. It's either you're gonna run 100% and run as fast as possible, and if it doesn't go well, it doesn't go well. But next time again, you're gonna go just as hard and try to run faster times. So I can see you like times more than titles, you know.
Yeah, that's what I want. You know, I just want to be a world record holder. You know,
Sheesh.
it's
Yeah,
something special and massive thing.
absolutely. And I mean,
Yeah.
yo, the record is in Africa, so that's a good thing, you know. So you guys must push it. If you can push it in Africa and we can get it fast in Africa, then you know it's a good thing. But at the moment, it's in South Africa. We're happy to have it here at Makwala. I don't want to lie.
That's obvious. And that thing that motivates me. The record is in Africa. The record is
Yes,
in South Africa next to Botswana, which
yes.
means which means I, as Botswana, I can also do what South African did. You
Come on.
see, that's what
I like.
motivates me. What when other African do it, I can do it
Yeah,
also.
I
But if
like
it
that.
was in America, if it was in America, I would say maybe is America is far, but maybe they are
Yeah,
doing something else, which I don't know. But the South Africa just here, but Botswana is just here. We share the same border, so I think what he did, I can do it also.
I like that. You know, and I mean, I think what you're saying is so important because it's important that we, you know, like for a long time, you know, like when you thought 400, you always thought Michael Johnson, you know, and you always thought, hey, you know, that record will never fall. This guy was the best, you know, and they've got better technology. Everything in America is much better. So you always thought it's impossible for an African to do it, you know, and then, you know, for you guys to come around, you know, you were ranked in the top. You still ranked top 8. You know, fastest 400s in the world. You
Yeah,
even in the 300. I mean, you're ranked in the top 10 in the 300 meter. So it shows
yeah,
you know Africans can do it, and we do it best. Let's talk about something. This thing I like, you know,
yeah.
the Makwala push-up challenge, the Makwala challenge. Where does that come from?
You know,
Where did that start?
the Makwara challenge is to show that how strong I am.
Yeah, yeah,
I believe in myself.
yeah.
Uh, Actually, if you can check, there's the Makwara challenge. I started it in 2015 in the World Championship.
Wow.
Uh, when I ran semi-final, I was
Yeah,
in line. I was in line 9.
yeah.
My semi-final, I was in line 9. Then I qualified for the final. I ran the fastest time in that line, in outside lane.
I
So
remember.
after that, yeah, after I finished that, I did the challenge, but it was
Yeah,
not that time. It was not popular because
yeah.
it was just semi-final. It became popular when I ran a solo 200 solo run. That's
Let's
when
talk
it
about
became
that.
popular. Yeah,
Let's let's talk about. I mean, yeah. You know, man. Like, let me first tell it as a fan. You know, watching uh you run alone, and then you can explain what it was like for you. You know, like you know, for me, like personally, like I said, like I've always like you know I've always liked and really like supported and been like a fan. You know, and when you were in
yeah,
that race running alone, you know, and they gave you a time, it was like a time trial at world champs. I mean, we've never heard of such things in our life, you know. And when you qualified, just that look on your face when you look at the clock, you know, and you went into that push-up challenge. Ah, my man. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. It felt like I ran that
yeah,
time with you, you know. I was so happy, and I mean, I think Botswana was happy. Africa was like, you know what, we can't be stopped. Tell us about that race, you know.
yeah. That race, it was emotional
Yeah, yeah,
because what I went there as uh I was second fastest in the world, or was first in the world. I went there second in the world after weight.
yeah,
Yeah, so I went there to. I was ready. I was ready for everything.
yeah.
My target was. I had a target to go there to run 400. My target was to win gold or silver. That was
Mm,
only to my target because I knew that weight is there. That he
yeah,
was he was the only guy. He was the only guy that I was putting him on top.
yeah.
Yes, because that's why I say I was targeting only gold or silver.
Top two. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. but things didn't go well. I was, man,
Eish.
I was just, I was just forced to be sick. You know, it was so disaster.
Eish.
I didn't know what was happening. So I thought everything's gone. For the 200, I just registered just for fun.
Yeah.
For the London 2012, I didn't put lot in 200. I was focused more in 400 than 200.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but things happened. Then I actually changed my mind to focus in the 200. So it was so emotional because I was now running emotional. You
Yeah.
know,
So tell us
yeah.
about that.
Sorry.
So I'm saying, tell us about that. Coming over the line. Not even before that, just standing on the line alone. Like, I mean, there's 8 lanes. There's 8 lanes, Makwala, and you're standing there alone, wearing your Botswana vest. We know you've got your sleeves. We can
Yeah.
see there's a lot going on in your mind. There's. Just tell us about that whole experience.
Yeah, I went there. I did my homework well, and my coach was there. Say, bro, he called me a champ. Let's go and do this because
Yeah.
when we train, we usually do some time trials. You do it alone.
Yeah.
So yeah, I knew what I'm going to do because they put a time 20.53. I see, no, this is just an easy time because I was so fit.
Yeah, it was
So I
easy.
told myself that I'm going to hammer this time. So no matter what, I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, yeah.
So I remember when I'm on the line, the gunman, he come to me and say, please don't do force start. You know. then you just go and on mark set, then go. I just blow it away,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the supporters were so massive. You
Hey,
know, it was so love. Eh,
yo. I
until when
mean,
I
like,
going to finish, I went to finish the race with 20.20. You know, I was so happy about what I did to show that I'm ready again. I did the Makwara challenge.
yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
And I think that's where the Makwala challenge really, like, I mean, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, I don't think, that what you did that in that moment, even though, like sometimes, we can look at life and you can say, it's unfair. Some of these things really can't. I mean, you know yourself. I mean, you said you were ready, everything. You had a plan, you had a target, and then that happens. I mean, that's not in your control. I mean, even though the whole thing was it was very sad, and but I mean, for you, when you stepped on that line that day, I'm telling you, you were a hero. Like, you need to understand. Uh, if there was a Botswana anthem that played before, even my hand, I was also going to be there, because at that moment, I think everybody in the world was backing and supporting you, because that's the love of athletics. It's the love of sport. We want to see people progress and be happy. So when you did that
Bro,
Makwala challenge at the end, hey, that's when it blew up. Yeah, you can go.
yeah, the whole world was supporting. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how much people were watching at me, but I think the whole world was watching, and a lot of people were doing the Makwara challenge.
Hey,
Uh,
it
yeah,
became big.
very big, very big.
So I mean, yeah, just that the challenge alone. I mean, like you said, all over the world, everybody, whether it's in Africa or America or Europe, old people, young people. Hey, I mean, Botswana. I don't even want to talk about what Botswana was doing with the challenge, but I know it was massive, and I mean it just goes to show, like, you never know what you're gonna do to inspire people, and I think that was one of your big moments.
Yeah, in Botswana it was massive, bro. Even the kids with I think 1 year, around 9 months. Ev- all the people, all they were doing Makwara challenge. Eh? Or they were posting about Makwala challenge.
Hey,
The challenge was so massive, bro.
yeah.
Huh?
It was almost like
Yeah.
it was like almost like it was like the Jerusalem challenge of the track, you know.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, very inspirational and you know, big moment. I want to come to the next moment. You know, I mean, this one you if it was a world record, then you hold the world record for the only person who has run sub 20 seconds and sub 400. So there's your world record, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, nobody else in the world has gone sub 20 uh, and sub 44. So you first went. Just talk about that day. So obviously, uh, I mean, this is a big achievement. What was going on in your mind that day and how did this happen?
You know, this thing happened twice. I started it in 20, 2014
Mm.
in Switzerland, in La Chaux.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that I'm a strong guy. I know that when I train hard myself.
Yeah.
I don't want to lie. I train hard. So it was my first time. It was my first time in La Chaux. Oh, my second time in La Chaux. The first
Yeah.
time I broke. The first time I did the 200 only, I broke the national record 2021.
Yeah.
And the following year, 2014, I went back. First, I was running 400. I broke the African record. I set
Yeah.
it. It was 44:10 from Garikikaya from Congo. Then I broke it to 44:01.
Yeah.
After an hour, I went to the 200. I ran 1996.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I say it wasn't the first time. When I got Madrid on 2017, before I struggled with injury on 2017,
Yeah.
but it came well after the season goes on and on.
Yeah.
I went to Madrid. I was registered as 400 only, but
Yeah.
when I arrived there, I asked for the 200, for the spot in the
Yeah.
200. Yeah, so I know myself. When I double, when I run the
Hey.
400 first,
Yeah.
when I ran first time in the 400, I knew that the 200 is gonna be faster also. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I did. I ran the 400 first. I ran 43.92. I went for cool down, then just some massage, relax waiting for the 200. I know something they're gonna be out. The weather was so perfect, no wind, just
Hey.
0-0 like we're in Indo.
Yeah.
Man, it was so good. I told myself that this time, but I didn't know that I'm gonna run that fast in 1977.
Hey.
But I knew that I'm gonna run fast. I thought
Yeah.
maybe 19.8 because I thought I'm tired from that 43.9.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when I crossed the line, I saw 1977, the world lead. So I was so happy. I was so happy, man. Yeah,
Yo. Yeah. Like you said, man.
yeah,
I mean, that shows amazing power, you know, and I mean you're fast, you know. You know what usually happens with the 400-meter athletes, like in the
yeah,
past, they were usually, you know, if they run a good 400, the 200 was not always as strong. Besides, obviously, Michael Johnson, you know,
yeah,
obviously. But I mean, to do 19.7 as well as a 43. I mean, you've got a 43. 7.2 as well. I mean, that's amazing to have
yeah.
those times on a CV. Uh, so it's just the 100 now. If you can get that 100 down, hey, but the 100 is tricky,
And in 100, you know, I don't run 100 that much. The last time
Yeah.
I ran 100 was 2014.
Okay.
Yeah, I usually don't run 400. I'm afraid of the injuries.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
tricky.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the 400, the 100 is so, it's so hard. From the blocks only. Yeah, you need someone who knows. You need someone who knows the block. But the 200, you can just start slow in the block, then we catch up.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the 100 is not that easy. You need to kick that block.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why maybe I don't have that first time in the 100. But I believe on myself that I can run 9 in 100 meters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. But I mean if you got a 19.7, it's definitely possible. But yeah, like you said,
Yeah.
100 is also it's very tricky.
Yeah. Yeah. Very tricky. Yeah.
So I mean, obviously at the moment you've got the four. I mean, if we were to talk about your Botswana records, now you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4x4. I'm sure you are there as well.
Yeah.
So any sprint record, you're in the mix,
Yes.
and I mean that shows a lot of versatility. That's range, to have that range. That's what makes you able to compete, with the best amongst the world. So obviously, I want to ask this question with regards to track and field. What did you say is the most important lesson you've learned from track and field?
From track and field, I think the most thing that I've learned is discipline.
Okay.
You have to be disciplined to make
Yeah.
everything go well.
Yeah.
You need to take yourself serious. You need to tell yourself that this is my work, this is my office.
Yeah.
You need to be on time. When coach say tomorrow we are training at 8 a.m. You have to be there maybe 7:30 before even 8 o'clock time.
Yeah.
You need to be punctual in your day, you know. That's what I learned. I think the discipline. If you have the discipline, you have covered everything.
Absolutely. I mean
Yeah.
that's good advice, and I mean I've seen how I mean everybody who comes to Botswana to come train with you guys. I know LJ Fansale used to come and visit, the likes of Wo Ofense, and I know even in
Yeah.
Europe traveling with was Simon Mahakwe, and a lot of the South Africans, they know internationally as well as here as well. And
Yeah.
it's always you work hard. You work hard. That's what everybody says.
Yeah, I think most of the times I was camping with the South African in Germany. I
Yeah.
camped with Simon. I camped with my offense. I camped with Henrico. I think with Antonio. Most of them, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
they are good guys. They are good guys. When we are together, it's like we are in the same. We are from the same country, like we said at the
Yeah.
beginning. Yeah.
No, that's
So
good to hear.
we have a good relationship. Yeah.
That's good to hear. We want to hear the South Africans sticking together. Okay, so
Yeah.
obviously, Batman track and field also has things that let's call it the blessings of the track and field. I'm gonna first take a question here. I see it's that Cheho ask. He wants to ask for you. Do you think running is more of hard work or a God-given talent?
It depends. There are hard work plus talent.
Yeah.
There are other people who have talent.
Yeah.
And those who have talent, they don't need to work harder as those one who have mixed 50-50.
Which one are
You
you?
know,
Which one are you?
me, I would call myself I'm 50-50, talent and hard work.
Okay.
Yeah, I can give you example. I think Usain Bolt is talented.
Yeah.
Johan Blake is 50-50.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah. That's a good example. Very good example.
yeah.
I see Ame Khalemelwe. Hey. Yeah. We're gonna speak Setswana today. Says the Batman himself. You're an inspiration to all athletes in Botswana, even outside of athletics. I mean, I'm sure you're like a national hero back home. What type of love do you receive from Botswana? From all the way from the top down to let's call it whatever the bottom is, you know.
Thanks a lot, Ami. I will continue inspiring everyone, you know.
So what's your relationship with the people in Botswana? It looks like you get a lot of respect and love back home. You like obviously, you know, what you've achieved has inspired a lot of them. You sound like you're a national hero, national treasure. Hmm?
Yeah, the relationship here in Botswana is very good. I think people in Botswana, they are good. They are just a cool country. They just respect what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I think everything is fine in Botswana. I love them. They love me. So it's a good thing.
Absolutely. Let's do a few
Yeah.
more welcomes. Our Leviticus Mukucha, welcome. Ame, thank you for your question. Tehufatso Nwahu, welcome, guys. Patricia, Autanel, Tavis. I won't get to everybody. Alicia Kunu, welcome. Jane Tipo from New Zealand. Hey, people are coming in from all over the world to to hear the Batman speak. Derek Mukaleng is here. Genito, Riabeto Muloi. Welcome, guys. I can't see everybody, but yeah, thanks for each and every person that has joined in. I know, you know, we see there'll be around about 160 plus people that are on and off as we are chatting tonight. So it's thanks for the support, guys. We appreciate it. All right, next one. So yeah, we've had challenges, 2017 challenges. You know, you became a hero. Like you know, 2017. I say personally, if you look at the brand Isaac Makwala, it was probably one of your most important years, because I think people got to see willpower, they got to see your focus, they got to see the playful side of you with the challenge. And then 2018 comes Commonwealth Games, very big moment in your career. And I mean, if I just look at the photos and I see you on the podium as well, I just see emotions. I see emotions. It looks like Isaac Makwala is gonna cry for the first time in his life. Tell us about winning the title.
Yeah, I think 2018 Commonwealth Games. You know, I was from 2017, which means I was still strong. I went to this Commonwealth. This was my third Commonwealth Games. The first one was in 2010 Delhi. I was knocked in semi-final. I went to the 2014 in Glasgow. That time, 2014, remember, I went there as a fastest, 44.01. But I ended up in the semi-final. I was so pissed off. I was so angry about it. I didn't perform well. It was so cold that day in semi-final. So that day I cried. I cried after that race. You know, I was expecting more because I was the fastest. Yeah. So, and things passed. And this 2018, I told myself that no, this is the year. And I started my season well. I was ready for it. I went there to Gold Coast ready. I told myself, no matter what, I'm gonna bring the gold medal for. And we arrived there. Everything was okay. The track was so amazing. Nice track, fast track. So even everything, Gold Coast was so nice. I think even the town, in Australia is so nice. So when I went to the track, everything went smooth from my heat. Semi-final, finals, until I get my gold medal. When I ran there, what I told myself, I'm going to win the gold medal. That's what I told myself, because I always tell myself before I start something, I believe on myself. You know, when I say I'm ready, I'm ready. You know, and I motivated the guys for the 4x4. It wasn't a team. Other guys were injured. You know, Niger was injured. Sivanda was injured. So it wasn't 80. So I told the guys, just I was last leg.
Anchor.
Anchor, yes. I told those guys, you don't worry, just come with those guys. Either we are number 3, but be close with them. I will do the work. You know. Yes. I got a medal. I got the baton when I was third. Then just from the first curve, then I started to lead the anchor leg guys. I knew they won't pass me. They know that I was fit. They won't pass.
Yeah.
They will always follow behind me. Then I controlled everything until we finished the race. You know,
Yeah.
I finished the race. Then we finished. We celebrated with the Makwala challenge, and we sealed everything. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I mean, like, you know, when I just think of just the emotion. I mean, I think the relay was like just the bonus, you know, to bring her back, you know, 2 goals. But to talk about like when you passed the line in the 400, the individual event, when you cross the line, it's 44 low. You've got the gold. You know, everything you were planning and thinking happened. What was going on in your mind at that time?
You know, when let me say start the race. From the race, I knew Chaplin. Chaplin was in front of me at the 200 mark.
Legends.
Yeah, at the 200 mark, I was leading the race. Then I
Yeah.
knew that I'm done with them. There's in that track in home straight towards the finishing line. It's something written down. It's share your dreams. You know, share your dreams. I like that line. I was on that line, like share your dreams. In Pretoria, in tax, they write something on that lane 5. What is it?
I think it's tax athletics, I think.
Oh yes. In Gold Coast, say share your dreams. You know, when
Yeah.
I when I passed that thing, that mark, I was leading. I was far from those guys. I think 10 meters. I think then towards the line, 5 meters, I started to celebrate. You know, I just finished the race. I celebrated. I was so happy about the gold medal, the medal that I waited for so long, the medal
Yeah.
that I waited for so long. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
I don't know. It was a special moment, you know, very special
yeah,
moment for you, for yourself, for African athletics as well. And I mean, yeah, it was a big one, and I mean, you deserve it. Like you say, you know, your work rate. I don't think anybody can question how hard you work, your focus, your discipline. You know, even your whole lifestyle just shows you're a person that takes athletics very serious. I'm gonna take. There's
yeah.
another question here. Let me see. There's a few questions. I see Loki is asking, what is this? Yo, wait. There's many questions here. I see another one says, what do you think is the most important part of the training of athletics? In the training of athletics, what is the most important part?
The most important part in training,
Yeah.
the most important part, I think, is to listen to your coach.
Yeah.
The most important part to take care of yourself,
Yeah.
to do what coach says. It's
Yeah.
important. It's very important in training to listen to your coach. Your coach is the one who knows what he's doing to you. So
Yeah.
when you listen to the coach, take good instruction from the coach, then you can't go wrong. And
Absolutely.
the other thing is to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
Just believe in yourself and just work hard, never give up. Yeah.
That's very good advice. I'm gonna take one more question here. This is from Tafara Horn. He's saying, do you still think you can bounce back to run sub 44? Are you going to the Olympics next year?
Like I said, I'm not yet done. I want to leave a big mark in athletics in my
Yeah.
career.
Yeah.
So I'm still there. I'm still there. I'm working hard. So for sure, I will be there in the Olympics.
Absolutely. All right. I'm
Yeah.
going to ask one more question and then we're going to have to wrap it up. I think it's been good. It's been a good chat. Just one more thing. I think with this one we can close it. What is your motivation? What is keeping Isaac Makwala hungry? You've done amazing things. You've done things that people have never done. You've broken African records. You've been the fastest in the world going into championships. What is your motivation now? Like what keeps you like hungry all the time?
What keeps me hungry all the time? I love my job.
Yeah.
I love my job, and something that keeps me motivated all the times. I'm just focusing. Like I said, I want to leave a mark. I have things in my mind that I want to do before I retire. Like I was saying that if I can break the world record, that I would say now I'm done. You see, I'm done. I'm done in athletics. That's the thing. That's the thing that keep me working hard in track for now.
All right, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to thank you so much for joining us. Yesterday you had a bit of challenge with your flights, and at least you messaged me. You said, "Hey, my brother, listen, they've delayed my flight. Can we do it for tomorrow?" And thanks for honoring that, and thanks for coming on. People wanted to hear what Makwala has to say, and I think they're happy to hear that. And from Backtrack side, keep inspiring, keep shining. Whenever we've got so many races of you here in South Africa that we've filmed, and it's always good to watch you, whether it's the 200 or the 4 or the 300. So keep shining, keep working hard. And next year we want to come to that invitational in Botswana. We want to come film you there as well. So keep shining, brother. Africa is proud of you. We're looking up to you. The youngsters are looking up to you. Botswana loves you. South Africa respects you. So keep shining.
Thanks very much. Thanks very much, Backtrack. You've been awesome, not only today, but even when we run in South Africa, you always give a live session. You always give people results for the competition before and after. You are always updating your. I think I love you guys, and thanks so much for this interview.
No, it's a pleasure. Thank you for your time, and I know everybody does appreciate it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it straight from the man himself, Isaac Makwala, Mr. Makwala Challenge, bad man. He was with us this evening, Botswana's treasure. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back again next week, Monday. We're going to pick it up again. We're going to keep having these conversations. And we're going to keep athletics alive during these difficult times. Thanks to everybody. Makwala, Isaac.
Thank you, brother. Thanks the followers. Thank you so much, guys.
See you guys again next
Bye.
week. From me, Temba Madima,
Sure, man.
#that of a vendor. Nda.